Hey guys, Squid here. Welcome to MMA Surge. On this episode, I'm going to teach you guys the arm triangle. Alright, so now let me demonstrate the arm triangle for you guys in side control. First, what is side control? I get on the side of my opponent, I put both of my knees against his side. Similar to the way you'd approach someone on guard, you spread your legs, sit back on your heels. Once you're here, I'm going to lay down on his chest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have this left arm around the back of his neck. I could just drop my shoulder into his face and put him in a lot of discomfort. Also, it saves me a step when doing this arm triangle. I drive with my head and get his shoulder across. So once I get his arm close to his head, I'm gonna drive it further into his head and I'm gonna walk my left arm deeper under the back of his head. To complete the triangle, I'm gonna grab my bicep, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna answer the phone. What that means is I have an imaginary phone in my hand. I'm gonna put it to my ear. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm about to submit you, Mark. Okay, bye. Once I'm here, I pretty much have the choke. I need to get to the other side of him. I like to put my legs close to him, drive my knee across his waist, and step back and get over him. For me to finish him, I need this to be a 90-degree angle right here. So what I do is I walk myself over onto my toes, put my hand back to answer my phone, squeeze, and get my submission. Just like that. Now that I showed you the arm triangle, let me teach you a few variations to show you that once you know this move from one position, you can do it from every position. So we're gonna do it from guard. Mark's gonna come into my guard. There's a couple ways to really get into this arm triangle really easy. First way is if he throws a right punch, you could slip the punch by dropping your head to the left. At the same time, extend your arm straight up and then put your hand behind his neck. This arm that just flew past my head, I put my head against his head. And to finish the arm triangle, I reach up with my left bicep, hand to the ear, answer the phone, elbows down, and you're gonna squeeze your legs and lift your hips up. And that's one variation you could do with this. The other variation is if we're standing and we're in some sort of clinch, or let's say I'm the wrestler, and let's say I'm like this. I'm in on a takedown on him, and my head's up in his armpit. So I take my right arm and I circle it back. The reason why I don't reach up is because it'll get caught on some sort of underhook or his arm here. Now all I do is, since I'm low on a wrestling position, I stand myself up. It puts this arm in position for the triangle. I put my head against him, same way I would do every submission. Grab the bicep, hand to the ear, and for me to finish him, I'm gonna step across with my right foot, and I'm gonna take him down with my heel. Hit the mat. See, now we're in the same position when I showed you the first submission. Come off to 90 degrees, squeeze, and get your finish. As easy as that. All right, so now that I showed you how to do this move from 3 positions, let's show you how it looks in full speed. So we don't usually start from side control. So I usually gotta take him down, boom, get off the side control. Right here, I'm set up, head to the mat, drive his arm across, off to the side, and get the tap. He could be in my guard, he throws a strike, drop my head to the side, lock it up, squeeze. Same thing on the other side. Just like that. If we're standing, let's say I was originally trying to take him down and get him into side control. I can't get him there, maybe time's running out. Arm up, stand up, lock it up, step across, and get your finish. So when doing the arm triangle, make sure that you drive your head into your opponent's armpit and drive his arm up towards his head. Then take your forearm, put it behind his head, grabbing your bicep, then put your hand to your ear. When you're there, if you're in side control, make sure that you get off to a 90-degree angle, squeeze up on your toes, and finish. If you do it from guard, lock your legs, lift your hips, and squeeze. Now you guys are one step closer to becoming an MMA fighter. So be sure to check out our website, MMASurge.com, and sign up for our email subscription list, and I'll send you 10 of my exclusive moves. Yeah.